We don't care about the norm because the norm doesn't care about us. You feel me? Like, it really doesn't. So you might as well just embrace who you are, meaning you embrace your flaws, your imperfections. You fall in love with the process of being the best version of yourself. CEOs, what's up? It's your boy CEO Option. I'm back with another video, and you are one of one. That's right, you heard me again. Let me say that once more for you. You are one of one. Embrace that. Embrace the fact that there isn't another you. They want you, however, to be stuck on how someone else lives their life. Can be stuck on you, be glued to you. Love all of you. Reality is what you do next. And with that being said, like, understand this. Like, imagine if we were all the same. Like, we wouldn't be as creative. We wouldn't be as progressive. I feel like if we moved all the same, like moved the same way, lived the same way, we would be like robots, right? I feel like at that point, it would just be boring. Like, yes, we all don't have the same type of lifestyles. Okay. But, the great thing about our lives and what we get to do with it, or how we move, or, how we choose to be, is we get to create the type of lifestyle we want instead of just staying the same or doing the same thing as someone else. We get to do something different. We can be different, literally. So they want you to be stuck on how someone else lives their life. And like, if you don't match that same type of lifestyle or something, then, you aren't shit or something. But at the end of the day, you are valid as is. You are great as is. The only difference is that, like, you could literally be greater. You can choose to be greater than who you were yesterday, like better than who you were yesterday. You could be in competition with yourself. You feel me? You could be in your own lane. You can maintain your own lane. So like, don't be like discouraged. Don't feel like if you aren't doing something popping per se today, like, then, your life isn't it. No, like, if anything, celebrate that today's another day that you get to live, that you get to be here and do something with your life. You get to choose to do something that you enjoy. And if you haven't figured that out, well, guess what? You have time. You have 24 hours in a day. So figure that out. Like, embrace the fact that, like, there isn't another you, literally, bruh. Instead, they really want you to be stuck on how, oh, if you don't have this, or if you're not living your life like this, well, then you aren't valuable. You don't have something to bring to the table. Like, fuck their table and fuck whatever they got going on. Figure out what it is that you want to do and just do that. Like, literally, think about it. You don't even know about tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow could be, like, today's Friday, so tomorrow, right, is Saturday, right? But we don't even know if we're going to be here tomorrow on Saturday, right? Everyone just assumes, everyone feels like that's just the norm. It's casual, right? But in reality, we really don't. And that's like also another thing that they really want you to forget about. Like, that this life of yours is literally yours. They want you to, like, do as many things as you can in your best efforts to copy someone else's lifestyle. No, create your own lifestyle. Create and be different. It's okay to be different. They want you to feel like it's weird to be different or to do something, that's not of the norm. We don't care about the norm because the norm doesn't care about us. You feel me? Like, it really doesn't. So you might as well just embrace who you are and be the best you that you can be. For real. All right. So with that being said, I have these two screenshots that I feel like go best with what I had to share with you. Yeah, you. All right. So the first one, these two, like, listen up, bruh. For real. It's key. All right. So the first one says this. Yeah, shout out to my neighbor, because one of their cars just sounds ridiculous. Like, the muffler and all that, it just, let's just say it don't sound like Corsa. You don't get your ugly. I'm just kidding. But anyways, that should just be too loud, and it was just gonna be like a distraction for the video. All right, and what I had to share with you, and I felt like we were like having a vibe. We were having a moment, right? So it's just like, you know what? I'm gonna just wait until all that. You feel me? All right. So with that being said, let's get into it. The first screenshot. This is crucial, all right? Like, for real, this is very important. The first one says this: don't compare your path, your process, your growth your vision, and your life to someone else's. Everything about you is unique, special, and different. What you have to offer can't be found anywhere else. Celebrate yourself, your once in a lifetime. I'm gonna say that one more time. Don't compare your path, your process, your growth, your vision, and your life to someone else's. Everything about you is unique, special, and different. What you have to offer can't be found anywhere else. Celebrate yourself. You're once in a lifetime. That's facts. That being said, second but not least, the last one says this. The real glow up is when you stop waiting to turn into some perfect version of yourself and consciously enjoy being who you are in the present. I'm going to say that one more time. The real glow up is when you stop waiting to turn into some perfect version of yourself and consciously enjoy being who you are in the present. Meaning, you embrace your flaws, your imperfections. You fall in love with the process of being the best version of yourself. Like, you might not be the greatest at something right now, or you might feel like you're in shambles, like your life is in shambles right now, but you can fix that. It could be a day-to-day process. You can just figure out what it is that you can do today. Hold on, bro. Like, I literally have been dealing with congestion in my nose today. Hold on. I know, I feel like that's kind of gross, right? But it's also like, we do that, bro. Like, we have to clear our nose, all right? I'm not going to hide that away, all right? It's cool. Anyways, you get my point. Like, embrace who you are, like, your imperfections, all that. They want you to feel like you have to be perfect, right? And if you aren't perfect, then, you know, you ain't shit. But at the end of the day, you are valid as is, and you are great as is. Like, you don't have to change something about you to then be recognized or to be this person. Like, you already are a person as is. You feel me? Like, you are human. If you're breathing, if you could speak in human terminology, you feel me? Like you are good for it, bro. And they want you to feel different. You know, they want you to feel the opposite of that. They want you to feel like being different is terrible or weird. You know? Like, no, create your own lane, bro, and maintain it. It's a marathon, not a sprint. So, you know, a lot of the times when we're trying to go after something that, you know, is worthwhile in our eyes, right? Like, those type of things that we feel like are are going to be the most rewarding. A lot of the times it just takes time. You just got to be patient. And they want you to feel like if you aren't at that finish line already, well, you aren't cut out, and, you know, you just got to stick to whatever, you know, Bob and Jerry and whoever's around you right now is doing, and you just got to do that. Matter of fact, they'll tell you to, they'll advise you to, but a lot of the times people just don't have the same vision as you. You feel me? So don't allow their misunderstanding and them not being able to see your vision. Like, don't let that discourage you and deter you from being the best version of yourself and you just being you. Because again, you are you. So don't compare yourself. That's like, I don't know if you could say like it's a modern day illness, but I feel like that's something that, like, you know, like a lot of people, if you compare yourself, like the moment you do that kind of stuff, when you compare yourself and your lifestyle and how others live their lives, if you feel like you aren't worthy because of how they live their lives, like, you are basically defining and actually like acting in a certain way where, you know, you are limiting yourself. You know what I'm saying? You are your only limit at the end of the day. So, you know, with that being said, be limitless. You know what I'm saying? That being said, that's pretty much it that I felt like sharing with you, that I felt like was necessary getting off, like, to get off my chest for today. Me personally, I'm feeling a whole lot better. Shortness of breath, something that, you know what I'm saying, I'm not dealing with no more, thankfully. Last night, I was kind of worried about going to sleep. Because, like, I don't know about you, but, like, when I'm sick, and, like, if I have some breathing difficulty or something, or, like, my nose is congested, right? I really, like, focus on my breathing. And so, like, I have to distract myself, or, like, at least last night, I was like, I'm not trying to deal with this. So I basically was watching some Apex. think I was watching Asu or something like that. Yeah, I think so. I think that was the last streamer last night. I was watching that and I just fell asleep to that. So shout out to you, bruh. All right. But with that being said, yeah, I woke up today and my dry throat, my sore throat was actually, you know what I'm saying, not dry no more, not sore no more. And my shortness of breath, like even like my yawning or anything, I can do that finally, like fully. Yesterday and the day before, I couldn't yawn all the way, and that was something that, you know, is kind of scary, bro, because I don't think that's ever happened specifically where like I can't yawn all the way. So that was kind of like alarming. So thankfully I can do all that normally today. I feel a whole lot better. Like yesterday, I couldn't even speak a lot. I felt a whole lot, like I felt very fatigued, like very easily. So I'm feeling better. But the only thing I'm dealing with today is my nose being congested, which is really weird because that was something that I literally wasn't dealing with for the past few days. So, yeah, hopefully by tomorrow, my whole body and everything just is back to normal. I'm just getting as much rest as I can. Right? But yeah, bro, God is good, God is great, but I'm feeling a whole lot better. Yesterday, the past 2 days was like, I feel like the worst part, you feel me? So now I'm getting better. So yeah, with that being said, anyways, you are one of one. All right, don't lose sight of that. Don't ever forget that. All right, this life of yours is really yours, bro. So do whatever it is that makes you happy. Don't let someone deter you. Don't let anyone distract you from that. All right, you are valuable as is. And you can just you could be even more valuable through your own actions and efforts. Keyword, your own, or keywords, all right? That being said, it's your boy CEO Habishan. I'm going to catch y'all tomorrow. I love y'all. Peace.